I do the knowledge rating guide because of the fact it gives me an idea of where my kids are at, which vocabulary they're familiar with, which is brand new vocabulary, and which vocabulary they might know but they're not sure how to use it in content. And then the triple journal entry at the end we use because it really embeds that science content, and they can connect it to a visual of something we've discussed or something that they have as far as background knowledge, and it just allows some real rich dialogue in the class about the structures and their functions, which is a real difficult concept because it's something so abstract. What we are going to do, and you're going to do it as a group, is we're going to do a triple journal entry. You're going to focus on these two columns. The middle column, which were words that you were unsure about, and then the third column, these are words that are brand new to me. And as a group, I would like you to write the word, their function, and keep in mind its comparison to something in a community, and then a visual aid. And why do we draw the picture? Why do we draw the picture when we make these journal entries? What does the picture help us do? It helps us remember it. It connects the word to a place in our mind that's going to create a deeper understanding. Every organelle in our plant and animal cell has been represented by something edible. In parentheses is the actual cell's structure, and then over to the side of it is the edible, with the exception of the baggie. You as a group need to work together to come up with why use that material. Think about the quantity. Why would I use all sorts of jimmies for ribosomes? What would it mean? What does it mean if I use jimmies for ribosomes? There must be a lot of ribosomes in a cell. Okay, so I really want you to think about it. This is just like the triple journal entry, but I've given you the topics that you're going to focus on. Why would I use a baggie to represent the cell membrane?
It holds things. So the function over here, right?
It protects the inside of the cell. Why else would I use it? Keeps everything in, it encloses it. And what about the Ziploc part? What does this allow? Yeah, and it lets stuff in and it lets stuff out, right? Think about when you cut into a grape and think, look at the 2-column notes. What's the function of a vacuum? Think of this, look at 2-column notes. If you gotta refer to them real quick, do that. What's the function of a vacuum? What is it? No. So it's the grocery store and the water. Cell wall, that extra layer of protection. What's the function of a cell wall? Look at your 2-column notes. That's why we do them. It's the border police. Okay, this is the extra layer of protection. When we do the 2-column notes, it allows my students to be very specific in regards to note-taking. For example, when we indicate that the first column will represent structures and the second column represents functions, then my students are able to really focus on the wording, the text, the diagrams that support those 2 columns. So it allows them to really concentrate and write precisely in science. You have to have a strong vocabulary base in order to explore any field of science, and this allows them to build that base. And today's lesson, they had to connect the edible part of the model to why I chose that in connection to the cell's structure and function. And that really makes them use one of Bloom's higher level thinking strategies or skills in order to fill that 4th column. So we refer back to the 2-column as this is your foundation. Now we're going to take it beyond that. I think the learning strategies, again, help us reinforce science concepts. And I think by using them, you can take the 2-column notes, the triple journal entries, and you can apply that across the curriculum. and it allows kids to really embed that information about what you're trying to get across in a meaningful way.